Hello. How are you?
I need to move that one. Okay.
La la. Let me see it. Shh. Whining.
Finish it off with a sexy face. No!
I don't know how to make a sexy face because my face is just sexy all the time.
Sexy face.
But I'm how?
A sexy face.
But my face is
A
always sexy.
A sexier face.
Okay.
No, a sexy.
I don't know what sexy is. All of this.
Sexy. Would you still love me if I looked like this face?
Hello, welcome to day 14 of my weight loss diary. Today I want to talk about exercise again, of course, but what I want to talk about is mostly like 5Ks, and starting an exercise program when you first start your journey sometimes is difficult, because I know for me, I was over 300 pounds a couple of years ago, and when I had started Weight Watchers. I lived a pretty sedentary lifestyle, sat behind a desk all day, came home and sat all day, you know, not very active. A funny story about that is I knew I had gotten bigger, and I was very uncomfortable because about a year before that, I had lost 97 pounds. I was down to a size 14, which is small for me, smallest I'd been in years. And life happened. I actually had some pretty crappy things take place, and I gained weight, and I gained it back, and I gained all of it back and then some, and you know, it just kind of crept up on me. And I remember sitting at my desk at work, and I had dropped something underneath the desk, and I needed to get it. So I got down on the floor to get it, and I sit up, and I'm winded, first of all, and sweaty, and I feel like I'm gonna die, and I'm so out of shape. And mind you, I went from like hardcore working out, you know, calf muscles, thighs were rock hard, you know, I was in good shape. And I just let all that go, you know, and I let it go to take care of my family. I think a lot of times as women, we tend to put ourselves last. So what I was going through, I had to be in the forefront of my family. So I let I let myself go to take care of my family. I know that may sound strange, but if you're a woman, you'll completely understand what I'm trying to say. So the weight came back on, and I think I was pushing 325, 320, something like that. And I'm only 5'4". That's a lot on a small frame, you know, short. And like I said, I really wasn't getting any exercise. And I got down on that floor, and it just hit me. I could not get up off the floor. I could not physically push myself up off that floor. I struggled. I had to use the chair and the desk, and still struggled. You know, when your muscles trembling, and I'm trying not to fall, and luckily I was in the corner and nobody saw me, but trust me, they had to have heard me grunting and things trying to get back up there. And I remember sitting there at the desk thinking, oh my God, this is it. This is my life. I can't even get off the floor, you know. And I've always been chubby, but I've always been agile and been able to do things and move and run if I need to and things. This was definitely a rock bottom for me. So at that point I was like, okay, I am having gastric bypass surgery. I'm doing it. I can't do this anymore. You know, because I had already tried Weight Watchers. I was successful at it as long as I did it. But you know, as soon as I stop, I go back to my old habits and it comes right back on. Plus I had been put on antidepressants, and I was putting on like 10 pounds a month, and I kept going to the doctor and I'm like, something's not right. Something's not right. Oh, it's not the antidepressants. So, I was bound to determine. I was going to have the gastric bypass. I was going to find a way to have it done. So, I was desperate, and I was sitting at my computer and I was researching it, and I'm like, this is the only way. It's the only way. I don't know what else to do. You know, I've tried all these other things that didn't work, and I can't be this uncomfortable in my own body. So I thought about it, and as I'm searching around the internet, and I'm searching gastric bypass, but I keep seeing ads for Weight Watchers, and finally I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it one more time. Okay, I'm gonna try it. And we got together a group at work, which was awesome because I had the most supportive friends there. There were 3 of us that went together that actually stuck with it, and we kicked ass. I couldn't ask for better friends to do it with, and we were pretty successful. But the thing that came out of it, and what's going to lead into the whole 5K thing, was we really wanted to exercise. I know I had the desire to do so, but when you're that heavy and you haven't exercised much, it was like, where do you start? Where do you start? So at one of our meetings, they started talking about a 5K that was coming up a few months later, and they actually gave us a walking plan to get us started, you know, a little bit at a time, you know, so much every day and then so many days off. And we took that chart, and we, from start to finish, did that chart every day at lunch. Every break we had, we were out there walking. We were out there because we both really wanted to do the 5K. And it was amazing how, I mean, it was hard because, you know, we weren't used to it. But we actually did better than what we thought we would. We were in a little bit better shape than we thought. And by the end of that training, a 5K was nothing. For that 3 miles was nothing to us, walking wise. It was like a piece of cake. So that's when we got together and we did, Weight Watchers put on a walk, and called the Walk It Challenge, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but we did our first 5K, and it was so much fun, and I felt so good about myself. It was so awesome. And from that moment on, I was like, oh, I love these. I want to do more. I eventually want to run one. This is so fun. I believe I did 2 more after that in that same year. I did the Race for the Cure, which Carrie did that with me, and that was a lot of fun. That was an awesome accomplishment. And then we did another one for like the Lymphoma and Leukemia Foundation or something like that. The Night Walk. That wasn't quite 3 miles. But it was still, it was a lot of fun. And it was cool because we were doing something healthy for ourselves, but we were also participating in fundraisers for causes that we believed in. So it was kind of cool to be able to do that. And that's definitely something I want to get into again. But I want to run. Like that, my next goal is to run a 5K, and I'm not even close to being there yet. It's going to take me a long time to get there, but I'm going to get there, slowly but surely. I am not fit enough to run a lot yet. I have tried the Couch to 5K. Little hard on me. I did stick with it for a while, and I've kind of slacked off. And when I lose a little bit and I drop a little bit more weight, I'm probably going to go back and try it again. It's just, I just really think when I tried to do it, I was just still a little bit too heavy to run that much. But it was baby steps for us. And so if you're new to this, or maybe you're not used to exercising a lot, or you're so heavy that there's a lot of things that you can't do, there is something you can do. You can walk. I promise, just little steps, just try a little bit at a time. And before you know it, you'll be doing your first 5K. Same thing with running, I feel. I know eventually I'm going to. And a lot of the 5Ks, a lot of the runs and things that you see locally around you, the fundraisers and stuff, don't be scared to go to those if you're not a walker. They have no problem letting people walk those. I know a lot of them, you think that they're just for runners and only a runner can do it. No, you can go and you can walk. And I'm telling you, even if you're just walking, especially if it's something new to you, there's nothing better than crossing that finish line and knowing that you did that, and knowing that you're doing something wonderful for your body. So I highly, highly recommend it. And there's so many apps out there for Android and, iPhone and iPod Touch and all those things. And there's a ton of them that are wonderful. There's ones for running, walking, any type of exercise. And a lot of them are free, and they're worth it. Get a partner, get a walking partner. Preferably a loved one or someone who's going to stick with you, because that's really important. When I first started, I needed that. Now I'm a little bit more motivated, where I'm not going to wait around on you because I want to exercise, and you're not going to dictate me losing weight or not. It's But it is nice to have a partner. It is nice to have a walker, because you don't want to let the other one down, so you're both motivated to do it together. So anyway, that's really all I wanted to say. If you have any questions, comments, feedback, whatever, suggestions, just leave them down below. I'll answer any of them. I'll talk to anyone. Let's just try to keep it positive and be nice to one another. I hope you had a wonderful day today, and I hope you have a good day tomorrow, and I will talk to you later. Bye.